Hello. Did you see my TikTok? I'm not really sure. For me, it's over the time of the release date, but I'm not really sure what the release date thing's about, but I'm gonna go ahead and start drawing on this. I've got a bit of a lag from the comments to what I'm doing. And I think I'm gonna start a little series with this. I'm gonna do an original drawing like this to start it off of Homer eating a donut, and then I'm gonna ask you guys what I should do on the rest of it. Let's just get started. Also, I'm going to be using a blow dryer to get this dry, so sorry about the sound of that. Hello, everyone. When I've customized shoes before, I used Angela's paints so that it would stick to the leather, but this is just kind of for fun. I'm not really planning on wearing these or anything, so that'd be cool to use the Posca markers. Why am I customizing so late? Yeah, it's only 6 p.m. where I live. Live in Indiana. How late is it where you're at? I'm just kind of getting a little base layer to like the bottom of the donut that I'm going to be drawing. Alright. Sorry, here comes the blow dryer sound. Sorry guys, I'm sure that was loud. Let's get some of those donut drips started. There's no real like definite plan for this, so I'm just literally gonna start sketching this on here just with the Posca marker. Check out the chat every once in a while. How long does it take to draw on shoes? It really depends on what it's doing. I'm only doing one drawing right now, so hopefully it won't take too long. Satisfying sound of markers. Yeah, that would probably be better than what I wrote. It's definitely going to look a little sloppy and not finished at the beginning, but just trust the process, keep going, use the blow dryer to make it go quicker. Just keep adding your layers. And with the paint markers, I like to start with like the furthest item back and just work my way forward. And come back with a little marker too to get in the little tight spaces. Just want to fill as much space to start here. Also, sorry there's no music, I just don't want to get copyrighted. Yeah, I think the donut design's really cool too. I like that one a lot. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Where is everybody from in the chat? Let's see. Massachusetts, USA, Norway, Virginia. Awesome. We got people all over. Oregon. I am Indiana. I think I'm in Indiana. I think I already said that, but super boring here. All right, let's get a smaller marker. I'm actually going to move one of my lights so that you guys can see a little better. It looks a little dark on this side. Maybe that's a little better. I don't really know. Hello. Blue and pink, South Africa. Oh, that's really cool. What time is it there? So this is pretty much what I'm going for. I'm going to add Homer on the side over here, like he's holding the Nike logo like it's a donut. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then I'll probably start making some shorts doing this. More paint pours? I really want to do that again. That was actually really fun. I should definitely do that soon. doing with them? I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything with them. I just had some extra ones laying around and thought it would be a cool new little series to do to make short content. They're definitely not my size, but we'll see. They might just sit on a shelf for some looks in the background of my videos. I don't know yet. Has anyone watching ever used Posca markers? They're literally like one of my favorite supplies to use. I don't know if you remember me from the Five Below video. Sold art. I made a painting for you and want to send it to you somewhere. Oh, that's really cool. Little Miss Art, do you have an Instagram? You should message me on Instagram if you do. Good job in CHC videos. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun going and doing some crafts videos and hanging out with the crew a bit. It's been pretty fun. Did anybody watch the watermelon art? Ooh, that's a lot of paint. Let's see, I do have an Instagram. Awesome. My Instagram's armdesigns15. If you're not already following me, you should definitely look me up and send me a message, and I'll try to get you an address to send that to if you really want to. It'd be really cool. I need to get a P.O. box set up so I can I'd like to start doing some like fan art, reviewing some fan art and like just opening up some mail like at the end of videos. I think it would be pretty cool to see your guys' art and just see what you would send. I think it would be kind of fun at the end of videos. What do you guys think? Let's go back to the big marker. Sorry, I gotta text my wife real quick and tell her I'm live. I'm sure you can hear them coming in. Okay. Just get this second layer on to kind of fill in any of the gaps. I did not prep the leather first. Didn't really know how this was going to turn out, so I did not take off any of the finish on the shoes, so probably why I'm having to do 2 coats. Did any of you see the dollar bill art I've been doing? My friend David, he's got 2 million followers on TikTok. That's what he does for a living pretty much. He does the dollar bill art. I met him on the Tiny Homes video that we did with ZHC. He's a really cool guy, lives in Canada. Blow dryer again, sorry. You do a kids pick art. You do a kids pick art. What does that mean? Are you going to do shading on the drips? Yes, I'm going to do shading. I'll do like a darker pink for the pink. There's going to be a darker blue, white highlights, and I'm going to put sprinkles on it too. Kind of like I did on the dollar bill, if you guys saw that, this last one. I just liked the colors and the way it turned out. Yeah, and I'm gonna do like a gray shadow coming off of the blue too. I think that gives it a cool little effect. Can actually probably do that now. Let's do the gray. So we'll have the light coming from up here. All the shadows will be on the left, like bottom left of everything. You don't have to be too precise with these first layers because you're going to end up coming over it with the black outline, and you have some other colors you're going to add in too. And if you ever mess up, you can just get the other color after it dries and just go back over it. These Posca markers are great for that. Remember the SpongeBob ones that said how the video... Oh yeah, no, it didn't get to 1,000 likes, but I did do a giveaway and somebody won those. I announced the winner in... What video? I don't remember which video it was now, but yeah, I did give those away. I think it was the end of... I don't remember. If someone knows, let me know. But yeah, no, I gave those away to somebody. It was pretty cool. Definitely was not their size, but they said they were just going to put them on a shelf and just like a piece of art. It's a pretty cool effect too. So I do like on the white, I'm using the gray for the shadow, but then on the pink, I'll use a darker pink and just line it up with the same shadow. So it kind of gives more of a realistic look to this cartoony drip. Going with some dark pink now for the shadows on here. Try to line it up so that it looks like one shadow. See how it's kind of giving it that that effect, that shadow is the same. It's just on the different colors. It shows up different. And then I'll also add like shadows on the drips on the left side, since that's where the light's on the right, and then I'll add white highlights on the right side of the drip. And that's it. It's really just a couple of little areas, but it looks really cool, especially once you get that black outline on it. I accidentally sent a message on my mom's Instagram account. No worries. I'll check my messages and look for it. I love Posca pins. Yes, me too. I'm definitely obsessed with them. I use them all the time. You do better art than me. I've been doing art a long time, and if it's something you like, just keep practicing. You'll get really good at it. I just did it a lot when I was younger, and I never really stopped. So, blow dryer again. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm thinking before I get too much into the detail of like the sprinkles, highlights, lowlights on the drips, I probably should start adding Homer, at least his hand, so I know where his hand's gonna be over here. So we'll get sketching that out really quick. Let me get a yellow. I need to create some sort of a machine to pump these markers for me and shake them up. That's really lazy, I guess, but all right. There's the reference. Put that right there. I'm just gonna start freehanding Homer on here. I think I probably want his head to come up a little bit onto here. Should have taken the laces out so I could really go up there, but it's fine. We'll just start here with the top of his head. I'll probably just bring his head down on this line, and it just helps. Over here. I'm just gonna make some rough lines so that I kind of know where I'm at. Just get it sketched out on here. And all of this can be covered, so it's fine if it's a very rough drawing at first, because you can fix all that. His nose kind of goes in front of this eye a little bit. A little piece here. Let's get his mouth going. Make this line so I can bring this over here. How many people are artists that are here watching? And what type of art do you do? I subbed to you from the ZHC show you were on. Yeah, Instant Influencer was really fun. I honestly was not on camera very much before I went on that show. My kids talked me into applying for it, and just I got super lucky and was chosen. And you know, when I got there and at the YouTube studios in LA, I was just in way over my head. So I learned a lot there. I'm really, really surprised I made it as far as I did, just because of how inexperienced I was when it came to the content creation side of things. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, a really good learning experience, and I'm glad I had the opportunity to do it. I'm an artist who sells paint pours at local art. Yes, I remembered that. That's awesome. I definitely want to do some more of those. They're really addicting, and you can make some really cool videos with them too. That's what I like. I think I'm probably gonna put. Oh, I don't know if I'm out of camera. Okay, I'm probably gonna put Homer on the entire bottom part of the shoe so I can include like a parts of his shirt and kind of just make it look cool. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it looks. A lot of this is just trial and error. Try stuff. Doesn't work, you just don't do it again. And like I said, you can fix a lot of the stuff with the Posca markers, so don't stress too much if it's your first time trying them. It's also not the easiest holding this shoe up like this so I can make sure you guys see it. But hopefully the video is pretty good. I'm scared since I'm left-handed. Oh, scared to try because you're left-handed? You know what? If you're left-handed, like I'm right-handed and I normally, of course I'm not right now, when I do like colored pencil drawings and stuff with Poscas, I would normally start like on a flat surface on the left side and work my way to the right. That way I'm not smudging anything. So it's the same for left-handed. Like you would just start over here on the left, get everything going, and then just work your way to the left, and then it keeps your hand out of it. And on flat surfaces, I even use tracing paper to lay down, so I could put my hand on top of it and it doesn't mess up any of my drawing underneath it. I mainly do digital art for the most part. That's awesome. I do a little bit of that. I use my iPad to make like sketches and stuff, or like just compositions for things. Normally like this, I would have probably done it on my iPad first, but I just wanted to freehand it for you guys here. I'm a newer artist. I mainly do. Oh, I just read that. Yep. Talented. Oh, thank you, May. That's awesome. I appreciate it. How are the kids? They are doing good. Megan and the kids just got home a little bit ago. I had to message her that I was live so that they wouldn't come up here yelling. In my new studio space, we had an office upstairs before. I was downstairs under our stairs in like a little Harry Potter closet, which was awesome, but I ran out of room to do bigger projects, so now I'm up here in my new space and it's pretty cool. All right, now we're gonna connect his hand over here, and it's gonna be exaggerated. His hand and arm's gonna get bigger, so it kind of gives the effect that his hand and the donut Nike logo are closer to you than Homer is. So it'll kind of look weird while I'm drawing it, but in the end it'll look pretty cool. It'll make sense. Hopefully. All right, we'll just get the arm going up here. Right up to it. And then over the donut, so it looks like he's holding it, we'll get some fingers up here. And kind of get this one out here. So yeah, that's kind of the basic idea. His arm looks really over exaggerated, but I think it'll look pretty cool when it's done. All right, so I've got that sketch on here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish the donut, add the shadows from his hand on the donut, and then we'll move over to Homer. Just don't wanna smudge him like we were just talking about. And see, it's super easy to just go over the top of these once they dry. right, blow dryer's coming again, sorry. Can you sometime make like a shoe just packed with memes? That would be funny. Yeah, I'm gonna ask people what I should do next on these, so I'll probably try to cover the whole shoe with different cartoon characters, different colors. So, and if it goes well and you guys like it and the videos do pretty good, I'll probably do the other shoe too. Let's get back to this donut. We need to add the shadow from Homer's hand over here. So I've got my darker blue. Just this little tiny part. A little bit here. That's about all the shadow we need for that, but we'll stick with this blue and start adding the little details on the drips. Memes. No, I knew what you meant. No worries. That need to be a shoe. Yeah, that would probably be a pretty cool video. Like, I could put up a poll and get ideas from everybody on what type of memes and then just fill up a piece of paper or something. Probably not paper. That's boring. I actually just finished filming my next long form video. So I'm excited for that one to come out. Excited for you guys to see that. I'll go ahead and tell you guys, there's not that many people in here. I got Jazza. Does everyone know who Jazza is? Probably. I got his artist pack, his J pack. That comes with all the Spectrum Noir supplies. And I drew one of his, it came with original art in there, so I drew one of those using his, I really just colored it, using his supplies. And then the second part of the video, I did like a half and half. So I did like half of Jazz's face in his style using his supplies, and then the other half is my style, which is photorealistic portraits using colored pencils. And so I used my stuff, and so it's like a half and half realistic and animated picture of Jazza, and it turned out pretty cool. So I'm excited. Still trying to see if I can get Jazza to react to it for the video, but we'll see how that goes. He's a busy guy, so maybe not. Hello, thanks for joining. I sent the message on Instagram. If I do, send it to you. Open it on a video. Ooh, I got paint all over my hand. So you can kind of see it's like taking shape, you know, with the gray and then the darker side, and then I'll add some white highlights on this side, and I will also add shadows for all of the sprinkles with this blue color, and then go over the sprinkles with the different colors, so like the pink, the oranges, the greens, and make the sprinkles. But I also just want to make sure that they have the shadow too, so that it fits. I'll get back to the chat here in a little bit, guys. I just want to try to get this shoe going for you. I might need to find another marker. if you've watched any of my videos before, which one's your favorite that you've watched on my channel? I'm interested to know what everyone likes and what more, like what stuff I should keep doing, what I should stop doing. Let's see, I forgot a gray shadow right here, so I can come back and add that. It's so weird with all these different textures trying to do it. Smooth, bumpy, kind of smooth. Sprinkle shots one day? Oh my gosh. I forgot to record any of this to make a shorts video, so fail. Okay, if we got the blue going, let's add the shadows for the sprinkles everywhere. And it's literally just lines like this. Wherever I think there's gonna be a sprinkle or wherever I want there to be a sprinkle. And then once that dries, I'll just go over it with the other colors and the sprinkles look like they have shadows. That's what I was talking about, like moving painting back to forward. I'm not a big painter. I mean, I actually want to start doing it more just because it's something I found out that I kind of like. So I'm learning. These are a lot like just painting with brushes. You're just using a marker. So yeah, painting is kind of the same way. You paint the back and move forward. I love the art challenges you do with your kids. Yes, those are so much fun. We have another one coming up soon. The kids love those. We're trying to get Zach to let us bring the kids out to Texas and do a crafts video with the kids and matching my kids with the artists. We think it would be a really cool idea. My wife's idea. What are some art challenges you'd like to see me do with the kids? All right, got the shadows on there. Blow dryer, sorry. Okay. Favorite video is the Five Below video. Afterwards, I got a ton of the same supplies. That's really cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I want to do another video. I think I want to do more like that, like going to art supply stores, maybe like spending a certain amount of money and seeing what I can make with it, or going to like the dollar store and getting some stuff from there. I think that'd be pretty cool. Let's add these sprinkles on here. I'll start off with the green ones. Just randomly place these, trying to keep in mind that the light source is coming from up here, so all the shadows should be on this side. So, for instance, if I put this green mark here, the shadow's on the left bottom side of it. So that's what I'm trying to stick to. Sometimes it's hard. Like this one. Still have the shadow on that side. And you just randomly put these on here. I'm using a few colors, so I want to make sure I don't have green too close to each other, or not a huge deal if you do that, but got orange next. Shoes look nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's fun. I've never done like the Poscas on the shoes. I've done the Angelus paints, the leather paints that are meant for this, but this is actually pretty cool. I just love using Posca markers. Starting to come together. We got the dark pink and the light pink sprinkles. And then we finished up with these sprinkles. Have your kids pick your paint or art. Yeah, that would be cool. I could do that with the kids and my wife, having them like go to the store and pick out my supplies, and then I have to try to make something with it. That's a pretty cool challenge. I've seen some stuff like that. It's a good idea. Let's see, we've got a couple left. There's one there, one there. Ooh, I have a light pink, I forgot. So we're good. Finish it up with this light pink. Where's the other one? There it is. I'm actually gonna add one right here. There wasn't one. And yeah, so there's the sprinkles. We got their shadows on there. I'm gonna come in and add in some white highlights in places. And then we'll move over here to Homer. Get him done, and then add the black outline at the end, which is my favorite part. Okay. So I like to do like a mixture of lines and dots when I do these highlights, just depending on the space that's available. Get some up here. And let's add a couple of big ones up here at the top. That's pretty cool looking. I think that's good. So now we got the lowlights, the highlights, the shadows, sprinkles. Donut's pretty much done, minus the black outline, which I do all at the end. So that's really coming together. You should do art challenges with Legos. Yeah, that would be cool, and the kids would love doing that too. I'll definitely get a poll going on the community page on my channel and ask like what types of videos. I did that before. It's been a while, and I've done some videos from there, but it'd be cool to see what everyone thinks again. See what we can come up with. And if there's stuff you guys don't like, I need to know that too, because I mean, I've got this channel going, you know, for you guys, so if you're not liking what I'm doing, then there's really no point to it. And I thought at one point I might actually do like some tutorials, but I just wasn't sure how everyone thought about that. I know like it's very, very specific, people wanting tutorials, and I don't want to bore people, so I'm already pretty boring. The line work on this bottom part's not going to be very fun with all the texture. Hopefully it works out. We'll just go ahead and get the color blocking done. I'm going to add a shadow on Homer as well. I want to make sure it all matches. When I did the dollar, I made the shadows actually on the donut part don't match the shadows on Homer. So kind of messed up there, but we'll get it right on this one. And it's not a huge deal. A lot of people aren't going to notice it. It's just bothering me. You can kind of see where it's going. What was your favorite challenge you did with CHC? Are you talking about on Instant Influencer or the crafts challenges that I've been doing here recently? Okay. Get the blow dryer out again. Sorry, his head looks so small. Oh yes, the crumbs on his shirt. You know what? He's eating the donut, so I really need to take the white and make it look like there's a bite taken out of it right here, so it looks right. Good idea. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and get the bite taken out right here. Let's see. Just kind of take this whole corner out here. Kind of looks like a bite, right? And then I'll add some shadows and stuff in there to make it look kind of funny. We'll add some crumbs here and on his shirt, like you said. That's a good idea. Thank you. Crafts videos. You know what? I've had a lot of fun with all the crafts videos. I think the kinetic sand one was really hard. I had a lot of fun with the watermelon one. That was messy. Chalk art. I won that one, so that one was really cool. My favorite one is not out yet. Can't talk about it, but stay tuned. It's going to be really cool. I think everyone's going to like it. So. Okay, keep going, Ryan. What are we doing next? We need to do his mouth area. I like to use a tan and a light brown for that. Okay, oh boy, sorry if you can hear Callum's down there screaming. Dang. Okay, so we're gonna get the whole mouth going here. First coat down on that. I wish I could have some music without getting in trouble by YouTube. Make this a lot less boring. Blow dryer. have your son pick your art? Oh, my son? Yeah, I think that would be cool. Okay, let's fix his eyes. We got that yellow in there. He's got some big, huge eyes. So in the reference picture here, his eyes are like half shut, but I'm gonna go ahead and make the whole circle white for now, just so that I get the proportions right and it looks right. Because just something as little as getting the proportions off on like the eye section or like the mouth or the nose, you can tell like, well, that doesn't look like Homer. Looks pretty good. Over here. His nose is kind of covering part of this eye. We can get this fixed a little bit later too, but like I said, I just like to get the proportions and everything set, and I can come back later and fix the small details. Okay. I think the proportions look good on that. After it dries, I can add the lids on there. We'll go ahead in with a darker yellow to add the shadow on him. Now the shadow on my reference picture is showing the light coming from the left side. We are wanting all of the light coming from the right to the left. So I'm gonna have to move his shadows from this side to this side, highlights to this side. Hello everyone that's joining. What's going on? Spring on My Step is a non-copyright song. Oh yeah, I definitely could. I should put a playlist together. I'm gonna start doing more of these so that I can, you know, have music playing and it's not quite as boring. Don't choose the bad art supply challenge. Okay, let's get these shadows. So lights over here. Shadows are all going to be on this side. Let's start over here. Ooh, I need to add the shadow, the gray shadow as well over here. And some of this is just guesswork, especially when you're working like this, you don't already have your line work done. But at the end, you can cover a lot of stuff with that final black line. Oops, sorry guys, I didn't realize I was drawing outside of frame. All right, I'm gonna have a shadow on this side of his neck. And his nose and under his nose. And then pretty much when you have the reference and you need to switch the, you know, which side you want your light on, if you care about that, you really just swap. So the shadows over here, highlights here, just swap the colors. It's already laid out for you. So if you don't really understand lighting and shadowing, if you're looking at a reference, it's probably already there for you. Okay. While that dries, we'll go back in with the gray and add the shadows from Homer. Hello. You still have your purple hair? Yes, I do still have it. Let me see it. I don't know. Sorry. My camera's on a tripod. You may have seen it. I don't know. Yep. Yeah, you can see it. That's really delayed. I love the purple hair. What do you guys think? Okay. Shadows there. You need to get these shadows. Yes, I definitely need to get a non-copyright playlist going so that there's some sort of sound, not just me breathing in the sound of the markers. I can hear the air. Ventilation in the video. I don't think there's any air going on right now. It may just be like an interference. All I really hear are the kids downstairs and the birds outside. And the dog barked. There we go. I think those shadows look pretty decent. Alright, and his shirt has some shadows. We have to move those just like we did with the skin. They're now on this side. Okay, need to add a shadow under this. And looks alright. This side of the sleeve. Okay, let's go back up to these eyes now that we got these shadows on here. I got one more. Oh, the sun's coming through the window. Might get in the way of everything. So we'll get our light yellow again and add his eyelids on here. Getting close. We are getting close to my favorite part, those black lines. Need to get through all this. It's nice that my favorite part's at the end of a drawing. That way, when I'm working on it, I have something to look forward to. I'm not getting burnt out on it. I'm just waiting to get to my favorite part. Okay. We are getting there. I've been watching you since it's an influencer. I like your videos as well. That is awesome. Thank you. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Definitely felt like I learned a lot when I was there. You're giving them away. Can I please have them? I don't know if these are going to be a giveaway. I definitely want to do some giveaways sometimes, but I also enjoy people like coming to the channel because they like the channel and not just because they're wanting me to give stuff away. So I definitely want to connect like with you guys and talk about art and stuff, but I don't want it to be all about giveaways. So not saying they won't be, but for right now, this is just something fun to make videos and kind of talk with you guys. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. What am I doing next? I need brown. A little bit of a shadow over here on Homer's lip. And right underneath his nose here. Here we go. Shadow was over here. We moved it because of our light source. Let's see. Blow dryer again. Sorry, guys. So, how long has everyone been subscribed? I think I've had my channel for 2 years, and I started just doing like time-lapse drawings at the beginning because I was pretty nervous to be on camera, but I'm interested to hear how long everyone's been here. I think Instant Influencer brought a lot of people to my channel, so that was really cool. Let's see. We're almost there. Let's add some of these shadows up here. On the eyelids. Here. Maybe a little bit in the ear here.
I can't keep anyone quiet.
All right. Ever since Instant Influencer, awesome. Okay. Coming together. We're almost to the black lines, almost to the best part. Actually, we might be there. Yeah, let me dry these and we'll get the black line going. Yeah, finally. Hey, Artsy, how's it going? All right, we're gonna do the black lines. Black lines. Need a little bit bigger of a black marker. Oh, that's my favorite part. Okay. Take a lot of slow, deep breaths just so I can keep my line work straight. Don't want to mess any of that up. The line work just really brings it all together. Makes it look like a finished piece. And clean line work just changes the way a piece looks, so. Sorry if I'm quiet during this part. I just want to make sure I don't mess up. Yeah, I mean, the black line just makes it pop so much more. This kind of looks like, yeah, he does kind of look cursed. He'll start looking better, I promise. Your art is so cool, thank you. It's 2 a.m. there? Jeez, it is 7 p.m. here. Only 7 p.m. here. Thanks for coming at 2 a.m., jeez. Where am I wanting to go with this? Trying to find a good angle and make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so we gotta stop here because we made this a bite mark. Go. I'll add some crumbs at the end there. Okay. Now I gotta really go slow. Going with the smaller one to get up in those cracks to make sure that it looks right. It's all connected. But yeah, it's really looking cool. What do you guys think? Let's get his fingers in here real quick. Go. Well, that's a big difference. Oh yeah, the black really makes it. It just finishes the whole thing. It makes it look so cool. Definitely my favorite part. And it's okay to kind of change up your design a little bit when you're going in with the black. I mean, you know, like just adding little lines in different places to make it look a little different. There's not a right or wrong way to do this. So it's fun to just try new things, and for the most part, everything works out. Finished doing the outline on the bottom here on the pink part, and it looks like the donut's pretty much done. I got this drip down here, this one. Yeah, it's really coming together. Sorry, I'm trying to get back to the chat every once in a while. Super cool. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Really like it. Thank you. Do you know One Direction? I've definitely heard of them, but talented. Thank you. You should post more often on YouTube. I agree. I am currently working full time as an office manager at a medical facility and trying to do YouTube. So I'm trying to post as much as possible, but I would love to have a more consistent schedule for all of you. And the goal is to do this full time, so we're working towards that. But it's nice to know that you guys would like to see more videos. Yeah, that looks really cool. All right, I think looks like the donut's done. So we got that done. We'll move over here to Homer. We're getting close to done, everyone. We're getting close. I love watching you show posted on YouTube. Huh? Oh yeah, no problem. We've been at the same place for 6 years now, and COVID's definitely made it weird, but. Alright, let's bring you to life now. Get a smaller marker. I'll get that at the end, but yeah, the change in the shoe there kind of makes some of the lines not look the best. But I'm just being picky now. The black outline part is always so satisfying. Yes, it's definitely my favorite part. Always. All right, let's get a reference picture back so I make sure I'm doing all the lines where they're supposed to go. The shoe is just moving and moving. This shirt's gonna definitely look really weird right here with all these little changes in the shape of the shoe, but I think it's looking okay. Not bad, not bad. Only 12 watching, bro. You on? Yes. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't go live very much, so I'm not surprised there's not that many people. I definitely want to try to start going live more, but like I said, it's definitely hard with my full-time job and the family, but I'll definitely be trying to do more. I think I'm going to use a smaller marker for his face. I don't want to mess any of it up. Go ahead and finish this side. Okay, yeah, I'm going to switch to a smaller black marker. Final step is probably going to be adding those crumbs. I can't forget the crumbs, guys. Don't let me forget to put those on there. Just make it that much better. Okay, got our smaller marker. So also why I love Poscas, there's different sizes, different shapes. So really whatever project you're doing, you're gonna have the size you need to do it. Ooh, these stitches are hard. Of course it's right by his nose too, makes it look a little weird. But it's okay. Just keep going. Yeah, it's coming together. Small marker was a good idea. The ear's in a really awkward place too, but I think we're good. Definitely hold my breath a lot when I'm trying to do like a longer line and I want to keep it connected. I hold my breath to make sure I'm not going to do anything to make a squiggly line, but I mean, these are shoes, so there's squiggly lines everywhere, but that's what I try to do. There's one pupil. The other one's in another awkward spot, so it might look weird. Yeah, that looks okay. Does that look alright? We are getting there. We are almost done. Shoelace is kind of in the way. Making him have a bumpy head. I know it's a good idea to take the laces off before you start, but I just didn't think it would be an issue, but kind of was, wasn't it? Stuff to do his little hairs up there, so. Alright. Do his little M hair on the side here. Looks okay. These are going to be the tough ones because of the shoes, the shoelaces. Kind of looks okay, right? Got his hairs up there. Homer's head looks a little weird, but it's the angle of the shoes and everything, but let's get those crumbs on there. And I think we're done for this, for the first drawing on these shoes. Definitely, if you guys are just coming or showing up to the chat, I'm going to do more drawings all around the shoe. I'm going to ask in the comments like what I should do next, and kind of like what I've been doing with the dollars on the computer. So let's get some crumbs and then we'll be done. I think we'll do some pink crumbs. It looks like I made the donut pink. Thank you everyone that joined the live. Really appreciate it. I think I do need to clean up some of this white, the yellow that I did my sketch with, but let's get these crumbs in here. Get some falling down his face and on his shirt, top of his belly here. Alright, and then we will blow dry that and add a couple dark spots. And of course we need the shadows. Go ahead and do the shadows while we're waiting on that to dry. Just like everything else has shadows, we're gonna make these, since they should be further away, kind of push the shadows back behind a little more than I did with everything else. These are just sitting on his shirt, so the shadows will just be right under them. And then as for his face, you want to use the brown for the shadow since it's on the skin part. Looks kind of weird now, but I'll outline them. I will outline them. Blow dry and do the lines. All right, get our little liner, smallest one I have, and let's get in here and get these lines. Still kind of too thick for what I'm wanting, but I think it's working. Hopefully you can tell what they're supposed to be. Those look like crumbs, guys. I think we are done, actually. I do have some of the stuff that needs cleaned up, but I'll just do that off camera. What do you guys think? We are done. We finished the first part of this. I'll go in, clean up like all this little stuff under here where it doesn't quite connect. Not that it's a huge deal, it's just gonna bother me. But yeah, what do you guys think? We got Homer with his donut. I want to keep drawing, but I actually have my in-laws are here. They just came in. So I'm going to go hang out with them and the family now. But I definitely appreciate you guys showing up to the live and watching this first custom on the shoes. I'll post some pictures on my Instagram too. If you're not on my Instagram, it's armdesigns15. The logo is the same as my YouTube, so you can find me that way too. But thank you everyone that came. And don't forget, go down and comment on the live after it's posted and let me know what you think I should draw next on the rest of the shoe. I'm going to try to cover the whole thing with cartoons. But thanks again, guys, and I am going to go ahead and get out of here. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.